Okay, I'm starting. All right, so I just turned the video on. I have Lisa today, and some of you saw Lisa's video. I think it was from the first time that you came in. And then, okay, joining us in the video today is Lisa's husband, Wayne, and their daughter, Becca. And so we wanted to just circle back with a video to give everybody a sense of kind of how Lisa is doing. It's a funny time, it's a COVID time, but nonetheless, Lisa and her family were able to make it down. Lisa, will you just start us off by telling us what's going on?
Yes, it's just been a really encouraging and positive time. We're seeing lots of changes in my body, and it starts off with the whole team here, and they're just an amazing group of people who you'll start off and you'll be assessed with the way you stand and the way you sit and the way you just move, and Amy leads the team with just finding out what the most important where the direction you should go with your body. And so for me, we are continuing to narrow in on my walking ability, and this time around she just nailed it with just the things that my body was doing, and how to correct that.
You're trying to get upstairs. Your house has
Yes.
stairs.
Yes.
So we were trying to figure out right leg versus left leg as far as strength. And then we realized it's just the right hip.
Right, which I was blaming something else, but what
Right?
do I know?
I know you thought it was left leg weakness, all to find out it was just the right hip. And then we
Yes.
worked on the right hip on day one. And
Huge difference right away, just getting up from all different surfaces, because I really wasn't using a lot of stairs in where we're staying yet, but we're going home and we're gonna test it out, and I know it's gonna be great. But just seeing the difference in getting up, I can feel that muscle engaging, and it's pretty wonderful. And we've also started working on my hand and my arm, and the difference that I can feel in the muscle and the strength that is there, the form of the muscle it's beautiful, because just it's what it's supposed to be. And the whole team just works together to change up the different aminos you might be getting, and documenting the difference between using these aminos or the others.
we saw on the first day you lifted your right arm, and Dr. Farah and I both realized, wow, that's a little bit of right hand wrist drop. And then we realized, wow, let's get that corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we used 3 different amino preparations today. One to get more red twitch in a calf, one to get more white twitch for better wrist, and a third just to get general strength around. All right, and then we'll be able to see when you come on back exactly how you're doing. I like the fact that the right wrist drop looks to have been corrected.
Yes, indeed, it has. And so I love to journal, so I'm looking forward to an easier usage of my hand, and just even just being able to grip the pen will be a nice thing, or chop vegetables, which I love to do. So it's been wonderful, a lot of progress this time, and just one other thing, just the people that are here that are getting treated. If you're wondering what it's like, well, of course we're keeping our COVID distance right now, but and everybody's wearing their mask when they're together, but it's so encouraging, and we just cheer each other on, and it's different than any other thing you may have experienced, because the patients are together and we're talking about what's going on with our bodies, and we're encouraging each other and cheering each other on, and it makes such a big difference. Your mind is encouraged and your heart is encouraged, and so you gain friendships here too. So that's a big plus.
You guys found a great bakery.
Yes, it is.
Now we have a brand new gluten-free bakery that makes good stuff, so we'll know every time. That's where we get our breakfast from.
Delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to try one of each every time. So.
Exactly. And then, Wayne, anything that you have as far as thoughts?
Not right now.
I know you're a man of few words. I thought I would throw it out there, but I figured as much. Becca, anything that you're thinking?
I think just overall, this is my second time here, and the first time, from like past experience, you can feel kind of nervous, and you don't like really want to ask questions, and you don't want to like be in the way. But instantly, that was like taken away. It was like ask questions, be involved, be invited in, and it was like instantly you met someone, and the first day it was like, oh, we're gonna be friends. And then you met like each doctor and each person helping out, and Amy and everybody is just like, okay, come on in, ask your questions. You're allowed to like have questions, and it's gonna be welcomed, and it's gonna be
That's good.
like
Yeah.
it's a different atmosphere as like than I've ever experienced, and they make you feel like super comfortable, and then we've laughed here more than any other place pretty much, and so it's a lot of just like, I don't know, it's been a really cool atmosphere, one that I never could have imagined. And then I went home and I was like, I have to go back again, this was great. And so I was like, I'm gonna come back, and overall it's just been, they're taking care of my mom, which is the best, but then they take care of the families alongside of it too, which is super cool. So that's, I mean, there's so much more, but that's where I'll end it.
And then the other thing, when we got together last time, what came to light was diet and what you're eating. We've had the conversation a couple times now about how common it is for people to go on restrictive elimination diets when they've got motor neuron, lose a lot of weight, and then between last trip and this trip now, you gained weight. You gained like 3 or 4 pounds, I think you told me. Yeah, and also we were able to, I guess, debunk some of the myths about the changes that you'd made to your diet. And we were talking in the back room to put that message out there, right? Because it's a common mistake that people make. They go on something that's so restrictive or so specific, lose a lot of weight, and then just have muscle problems as a result. So I'm super glad that you're back to a regular diet.
Yes.
And I imagine you guys are too, right? Now you can eat again like a family.
Yes. And even, to the point of when you're getting your blood drawn or you're getting an IV, my veins are much better. They're happier because there's, they're getting nutrients that I had been neglecting. So
We knew it. We knew it when you came in this time. I made the comment too. I know Kyle made the same comment, which is this time your veins look so much healthier.
Yeah.
And it's from coming off of a restrictive diet. And I know the restrictive diet was really just a question of what do we do? Like, how do we know what to eat? So I'm glad for the education component between last time and this time. I think it's helped tremendously as far as getting muscles now back to health.
And I like food, so it's a happy thing to be able to not neglect a complete food group. So
For me, it's the enjoyment of eating, and it's the family involvement of eating together that's so important. So giving that up is, for me, never a good thing.
Right.
So I like that you're back to meals, family meals, enjoying food, and the 3 or 4 pounds, because that 3 to 4 pounds is in about 2 weeks. Last time you were here was about 2 weeks ago.
So it'll be more next time I see you.
That's what I'm looking for as well. All right. So thanks for letting everybody know. Again, for me, I love putting these videos out there just so people can tell that there are options, right? So the message of this whole thing is seek treatment somewhere, right? Because motor neuron responds to treatment. So find a place for yourselves if you're out there watching this whole thing and do something. Anything else that you guys want to say in the video before I turn it off?
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
We love doing this. You give us an opportunity to do it. So thanks for coming.